Good morning, babes. It's Curly's Victoria back with another video. Let me tell you one thing about this shower. What a shower will do for you, sis. A shower will humble you so quick and change your plans. Y'all know before, like, I was making a vlog, but before I decided to make this video on my wash routine, I literally was, because I'm about to get up and take a shower. I'm about to go to the nail salon. I'm about to go get my lashes done. Girl, nails and lashes where? Because I'm not going. So I took a shower, washed my hair. Girl, went into the kitchen, made myself a matcha latte. Child, I'm not going nowhere. This matcha tastes like heaven. It is on the super light side this morning. I normally have it just a tidbit, like a couple notches darker, but not super dark. But this way is good too. And oh, it tastes like heaven in a cup, and it's all good for you. That's how you know you're doing it. When you can make the healthy drinks taste like heaven in a cup. Girl, can't nobody tell me nothing except Jesus. But let me tell y'all. So I wanted to make this video. I wanted to make this video real quickly. I need to move this because it's going to make... I'll have no coasters in here, and all it's about to do is put water rings. Let me move this stuff. So look, y'all. I need a coaster because this is feeling tacky, but the coaster's all the way in there. So now that I've run my mouth for 2 minutes of the video with nothing to do with locks, let's talk about locks. Okay, so I washed my hair, and I know some of you who watch my channel, you're probably thinking, girl, why you keep washing your hair? I could have sworn we just watched a wash video and now you're washing your hair again. But let me tell you, sis, if you didn't know, bro, if you're new here, let me fill you in real quick. Your girl's birthday is coming up February 17th, okay? Today is February 4th, which means that your girl got 13 days until her birthday, right? So what better way than to go ahead and start doing the things that I want to do already now. So granted, my hair looks black. It does. It looks jet black. And there's some pieces that, you know, aren't super jet if you look closer. Obviously, when your hair is wet, it appears to be darker. But when it's dry, I'm able to notice some of the areas in which I was not able to really hit with the Oriental black hair dye that I used last time. So what I did this time, which if I remember, I will pop it up on the screen what the dye looks like. I'm not sponsored by them, but let me tell you, baby, I will be using their product. Because let me tell y'all, I use Dark and Lovely, right? Been using Dark and Lovely brand for years. I've used it in the blonde, I've used it in the red auburn, I've used it in the auburn color, I've used it in jet black. Like, I've used Dark and Lovely all these years, and I'm not going to be canceling them out, so that's not what I'm saying. But when I was in the store, my first notion is normally get your Dark and Lovely. But when Dark and Lovely's out, this is my new lineup for getting hair dye. Instead of going around to different stores when it's sold out, I'm just gonna check this shelf to see if that hair dye is still available. Like, if one of the two are available, I know they both work for my hair. But let me tell you about this Oriental black. Last time I mixed the proportions wrong, but it still gave me the results. This time I got confirmation from the girl in the hair store. The way that I thought it should have gone is the way that it should go, except it just looks like your quantity is less, but I guess it spreads more. I don't know. So I asked her, and she was like, yeah, no, you're right about how you should do it. And I told her, I said, girl, I overdid it, even though my mom was like, that's not how you do it. So I ended up doing the products, putting them on my edges first, of course, because I needed to darken them up, and then putting it throughout my locks. And baby, when I washed my hair, when I tell you my black was so pretty, it's like there's this Vietnamese lady who works in my hair store, and granted, my hair store that I go to, my main hair store, is like, y'all, it's like a warehouse. It is huge, and she is so pretty, and she always like on her, and I'm like, girl, you so pretty, you always on it. And she like, no, no, you. I said, no, girl, you be hooked in on it. But anyway, to make a long story short, she wears her hair jet black too. But the way her hair is so jet, you know what? I've never asked her what she used. I might need to ask her. But the way her hair is so jet black, it is gorgeous. Now, granted, I have locks, so locks are going to absorb the color, yes, but it's like a person going blonde on locks. Yes, it's going to take work to work that blonde through your locks, but it's going to look much different on somebody who has loose, straight hair or loose, natural hair, you know? It's going to look different. So when you flat iron that hair, it's going to look more uniform. As in locks, it's almost like different parts of your hair could have different, you know, plate, just like regular hair, like loose natural hair. If you go to dye your hair and you have different patches from different colors, you have to tone that out so it can be more even toned, or if you want it different, it can be different. Locks will be a little bit harder to find those tones than it would be in loose natural hair, because you can literally see like the blotches of the darkness. And with jet black hair, it's not going to be as easy to see. But let me tell y'all this. Let me tell y'all this, okay? My black hair, first of all, I love it. But years ago, and y'all have heard me say this in videos before, so if I seem repetitive and you've never caught my repetition, or I seem repetitive and you always catch it, just know it's important. You know how people go through that whole process of, oh, I gotta wait to dye my hair because of da-da-da-da, I still got this jet black, I still got this red, I can't do it because I have to tone it and I have to go in the stages, which you should go in stages, gradual. But if you are watching my video right now and you need to color your hair, all I'm gonna say is look into Color Oops. It's called Color Oops. I discovered it years ago. I kid you not. When I went back locked this time and times before this, my hair was jet black before I went back to these locks, right? Do you know I put that Color Oops in my hair? And once I put that Color Oops in my hair, it took out years and years of color. It brought my hair back down to a brownish, right? Like with small hints of like a red undertone. And I was able to just bleach my hair from that stage to blonde. Now I had to do it in a couple of takes because obviously it came out a little bit darker blonde, and then I had to tone a little bit and it came out bright blonde like I wanted. But Color Oops Remover removes that hair dye out your hair. I swear by that stuff. I know used it several times and it worked for me. It might not work for you, and I know that's pretty cliche to hear. A lot of people say that all the time. What works for me might not work for you, but it's the truth. You're not gonna know until you try it. But Color Oops, put that on your list if you be playing in the colors. As you guys know, I have been jet black since I dyed my hair from the bleach blonde a long time ago. I have not gone back to any other color other than jet black. And when I do my jet black, I normally do box dyes. I do not do and I do know they got the healthy one that's like a henna dye or something, I think, but I'm just saying I do box. I do not do bleach. So that's probably what constitutes partially to the growth, which I'm gonna show you guys my hair right now. You guys are very tackly sitting on top of a box, so I gotta be careful not to move too much or the box will fall. But this is my hair. Y'all, some of my locks are at my brow and some are a little bit past. I'm not even 4 years yet. I'm 3.5 years locked. I will be 4 years July 1st. I feel like I need to scoot back because it just seems like my head is cut off the camera, but I don't know. As long as y'all can hear me, that's all that really matters. But I'm not even 4 years yet. I will be 4 years July 1st, 2023, and I'm so excited, baby. But let me tell y'all, so just to recap what I said, since we almost 10 minutes in the video and I've been running my mouth, the Oriental black, so just to run it back real quick, the Oriental black, and finish my thought, that the lady that I think about. So when I think Oriental black, I automatically always think of the lady in the hair store that I told y'all about. Even though her hair color might not be Oriental black, but she's like Oriental. And when I see her black hair, I'm like, that is my definition of Oriental black, because it is the most beautiful black hair that there is. It is so gorgeous. So when I seen the brand in the store and the color was called Oriental black, the first thing that I thought was, or I thought about her, because every time I think black hair, I think her, how pretty jet her hair is. So I ended up buying the Oriental black, trying it out, and it worked for me. So now when I go to the hair store, if one of them doesn't have the Dark and Lovely in stock, or vice versa, then I just get the opposite one, because Dark and Lovely does great and Oriental black does great, but to mix them two is probably lethal. I haven't mixed the two in one setting, but I've had times where I've boxed out my hair jet black with the Dark and Lovely, and then I had a moment where, you know, the next round of dye months later would be the Oriental black. So that's the way in which I've mixed it in, but not together. But the little results that I got from that Oriental black, and I'm not gonna say little results, they were major results. I just didn't have enough dye for my whole head. Was stellar. So you girl will be using that. I have 2 boxes on my counter over there, and that's why, as I stated in the beginning, you guys are probably wondering, didn't you just wash your hair? Why are you washing it again? Well, what I'm going to be doing is I'm washing my hair today. I'm letting it air dry. You guys know I don't use a blow dryer, so that's probably another reason I still want my hair grow so fast. There's no heat damage, right? So I don't use a blow dryer, and I'm air drying my hair, and right now it's still morning time, I think. Yeah, still morning time, and I have to wash my hair early in the morning, or, you know, not past a certain time, so that it can dry throughout the day. So by the time I go to sleep, it's not, I'm not going to sleep with wet hair. So I can't be washing my hair at 10 o'clock at night knowing I'm about to go to sleep, you know. Otherwise it's going to be wet while I sleep, which is not good to go to sleep with wet hair. You end up with a head cold, pneumonia, something, because, you know, the coolness, you don't need that. But in the event that I ever fell asleep and I had washed my hair a few hours before I went to bed, then I always end up sleeping like this, so that my hair can just like dry on the back of me like this. So I'll go to sleep and I'll be like this, and just let my hair air dry with no fan, no AC, no nothing. But yeah, I strive to avoid going to sleep with wet hair at all. So the best thing for me as a locked babe is to wash my hair either early in the morning or sometime during the day, where I know that it can properly air dry, from either me just walking around or from me being outside in the sun. I just know it's going to properly air dry. So look at that, y'all. Just look at the length. So the reason why I'm dyeing the hair, or washing the hair today, is because I'm going to be using those Oriental black dyes to dye my hair. Like I stated, my birthday is literally coming up. It's literally in 13 days, 2 weeks, basically. And I don't want to get to my birthday and then be like, oh, let me dye my hair real quick. Girl, I ain't doing all that. I want to be able to already have dyed my hair. Any dye residue that has to come out that didn't come out is coming out, like, within the washes up until. That way I'm not really dealing with like so now you got this new dye the night before, and now all it's doing is producing residue of dye on your clothes. Or, you know how you wash your hair, especially locks, like you wring it out, you wash it and all that, but when you freshly dye your hair, sometimes you just want to be careful that there's no leakage. Like if your hair should get wet, is it still leaking residue, even if you think you've rinsed it out so well? So I'm just giving myself time, that's all I'm doing. So today I've washed it, I'm gonna let it air dry. Once it air dry, depending on what I got going on today, depending on what I'm doing, I might go in with the color, but if not, I'll just do it tomorrow. So that's why I'm not going to get my nails done today, and I'm not going to go get no lashes or nothing. I'm just going to stay home, get things done, let my hair air dry while I clean up and stuff like that, and do chores and do work and work on business stuff. And I do want to read, so I got a few books like near me right now, and as my hair is drying, I'm gonna be reading. But I had to fill y'all in real quick on why I've washed my hair. Also show you guys how long my hair has gotten, Cause your girl hair is, let's talk about it, okay? Let's talk about it, sweetheart. I know you see this. Girl. Do you? Girl. Girlfriend. Girlfriend. Do you see this? So my hair has definitely gotten longer. That's why it's washed again. What else was I gonna say? And then also, I didn't want to go get my nails done too soon before my birthday, because I feel like if I get them done too soon, I'm gonna need them done again, and I'm really not trying to go get my nails done on my birthday. I just don't want to do those types of things if I don't have to, but if I do, I will. Really, this one is broken, and then this one came, like, I snapped my nail in half, so it's, so other than that, I mean, they're still fine, so I'm probably gonna just let them keep growing. My lashes, I mean, they just came off, so I could really go a couple of days to just let them chill. This is so good. Yeah. So my lashes, it's like they can wait too. So yeah, I'm just gonna let my hair kind of air dry, and then if I have to clean up, well, I know I gotta clean up. When I clean up and then I dye my hair and stuff like that, at least I don't have to worry about, like, if my nails get stained. Ooh, these are my new nails. No, they're gonna be the old nails. That way, like, stain residues from dye just get on here until I go get them done. Girl, I'm glad them lashes came off though, because I was tired of one girl. Tired of it. But anyway, to make a long story short, my hair is really taking off. That is the update. I call this video a loc ramble because it covered a lot. But the last thing I wanted to tell y'all, because this is really the first thing, but it never came out. Girl, I am starting to feel the weight of my hair in the shower. And what do I mean? I know I washed my hair these last couple of times, and my neck has felt like, ooh, like not a crick in my neck, but it has literally felt like, ooh, this is heavy, like trying to lift my head. So, you know, I got the handheld shower head where I could take it and put it on my head if I want, but I also could just stand underneath it and just let the water run through my hair. Girl, these last couple of times when that water gets into my locks and I'm trying to lift my head, oh baby, it's been feeling like a newborn trying to learn to lift his head. It's been rough. But I had to fill y'all in that your girl is now starting to feel the weight of locks. That's why some people say, oh, the longer your hair gets, the heavier it'll get. It's true. At 3.5 years, your girl is now starting to feel the weight. And mind you, like I said, I'm approaching 4 years locked, so this is the longest time and the longest of my hair in locks that I have gotten to experience these phases. Because remember, my first set of locks, I kept them for about 2.5, almost 3 years, almost. And then 2.5, 3 years, and then they were shorter than this. They were much shorter than this because remember, I had cut my hair into like a kind of like the Rihanna cut back in the day, but natural form, because I was no longer doing perms when I got into college. And straight when I got into out of high school and made it to college, and I was able to really determine how I was going to do my hair. And baby, I said, we going back natural. Because I wanted my hair to be natural in the house, but you know, I always wanted our hair to be kept up, so we would literally be having blowouts, braids, loose hair. So when I got to college, I'm like, I'm gonna do what I want to do, which is I want to lock my hair up. Well, initially I wasn't gonna lock it up. Initially I just wanted to go back loose, curly natural, and then cut all the perm off. And then eventually that's when I decided, let me try something new and lock my hair. So, and that was back in 2012 that I locked the hair. So that should tell you the first set. Now the second set I started in 2019, and like I said, on July 1st of 2019, and now July 1st of 2023, your girl is gonna be 4 years. This is wild. Oh, my belly. That's pretty wild. So yeah, I'm glad I stuck with it. I knew this time around I was gonna stick with it. I'm not trying to sound arrogant, but I did, because I always knew, you know, I'm gonna go back lock, and this time when I go back lock, I'm gonna stick to it, and I'm gonna grow my hair down my back. I knew that. So I'm glad that I actually stuck it out and stuck with what I said I wanted to do, which I think when your mind is made up about something and you're 100% certain, it's that much easier to actually keep the commitment because you are already certain. But when you're indecisive, like, ooh, I want to lock my hair, ooh, I don't. Ooh, I want to do wigs, I don't. Ooh, I want to do braids, I don't. Like, that back and forth is not going to get you the results that you want. So just look at it. It's giving, yes ma'am. Do y'all see this? Yes, so I decided to lock it back up, and I've been happy ever since. But like I said, my hair is getting heavy. It's getting heavy, but your girl is still growing these locks down her back. My goal is waist length. I need to shave my armpits, but my goal is like down here. So we got some years left, but I'm not gonna hold you. By year five, we're gonna have results, okay? Because we're not even 4 years yet, so we got what, about a year and a half to be 5 years. We might not be to the butt. Don't be surprised if we are. We might not be to the butt, but baby, we most definitely gonna be past the bra strap, working our way down that lower back. If we already passed the bra strap, just look at it. Girl. Yes, ma'am. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited too, to follow along. Like I said, I still have to think, am I going to embark upon doing people's hair again? Because I'm getting a lot of requests to do that. I mean, doing hair, it can make you some coins real quick, but I just got to make sure that my time is properly allocated to the things that I'm passionate about. I don't want to be so consumed by small things that I do. And let me not say small, because nothing I do is small. I don't want to be consumed by so many different things that's not my number one thing that I am using to leverage my other things. My time is my investment, and time is important. The more successful you become, the more you are working on your business stuff, the more that you actually are backing away from the everyday routine of things. So I got to think about that. But your girl might, you know, hop back on it and start doing locks. Y'all gonna book me? Y'all gonna book me to get y'all hair done? I'll do y'all hair. And I'm not gonna say come with your hair washed. I can't stand when stylists be like, come with your hair washed, blow dried. Girl, so what are you doing? What are you charging me for? What are you doing? But y'all know I do my own hair. I don't really like other people doing my hair. Before I went back locks, sometimes I would do my own sewings and stuff like that. And, you know, until my one friend, rest in peace, my boo, rest in peace. I had injured my finger, and I had to wear a finger cast, and I was recommended this person for my hair because I could no longer do my hair. My finger was in a cast and it was straight, right? So imagine trying to do your hair and your finger just sticking out because it's in a cast. So he started doing my hair, and before you know it, we became friends. And I had told him, you know, literally before, like, time before he passed, I told him, I'm gonna be going back to locks, but I'm still gonna come visit you. I'm still gonna come see you when you're doing other people's hair. It's just I know I want to go back to locks. He was like, okay. And it's like, even after my finger healed, like from the cast and I got the cast removed, I just was making up excuses to go back. Like, oh, I still need my hair done, my cast is off. But then also I kept noticing too, my hand would cramp up a lot more, probably just from the trauma of the situation of my hand, of my finger being in that cast. So sometimes I would be braiding my hair, doing my hair, and I would notice like, oh, my fingers are feeling very much so crampy and I can't finish this. So I just, throughout that time, he just did my hair, did my hair, did my hair, did my hair. And I just be having moments where I just be thinking about all the moments where we just be cracking up, laughing about just the most basic, simple things, watching videos of us just cracking up. But it just ended up that I went back locked. And like I said, I'm glad I went back locked, but normally it's like I do have the ability to know how to do my hair is what I was basically getting at. So yeah, it's super healthy though. I'm not gonna put any products in my hair because I need to do the dye, but I have been oiling my hair. I've been using my aloe and I've been oiling my hair with my concocted oils. So I know I told you guys I'm gonna be bringing those to the forefront at some point. So if you want to buy oils, even if you're not locked, men, women, you might could use my oils in your beard. I don't know. But let me just tell you, my hair is not growing just to grow. It's growing because it's coming from the things that I'm consistently doing to yield the results. So my oil and stuff like that is top tier. So y'all might wanna get y'all some of that. It's a chicken salad. So let me check my cart real quick and see where my stuff is. I feel like Amazon be making you feel like this Instagram, you just be ordering it, continue to check when do your stuff arrive. Track and manage orders. Where is all my orders at? It should be a list of them when I hit track and manage your order, and it is not a list. So what's going on? Oh, here it is. So like I said, everything is mainly arriving tomorrow by 10 p.m. with the exception of a few things arriving a little bit later. My bed is still saying, my couch is still saying it's shipped. Where is it? Goodness. I guess when people in the reviews say, or when the reviews basically say usually ships within 2 days, or the seller says that, I guess they mean literally ships within 2 days. Not that it'll get to you in 2 days. I think within 2 days they will have it to where your item will be on its way to you. I don't know, I'm feeling a little ways though, because I want this to pop up and be like, out for delivery here today. I'm ready to just like get my house back in order. I'm tired of having so many different things out of place. Like I told you guys, I thought I was gonna be moving, so that just like did a lot. That did a lot, just to my mental and everything, because it felt like I didn't have any stability in what to do. Part of my house is packed up, part of my house is not packed up. Part of me is thinking I'm moving, part of me is not moving. Like, it just became too much. So Poe breaks, he in there asleep. He gotta get a bath, y'all. Hopefully he don't break no additional nails, because he be doing too much. I need to, isn't there a button to contact the seller? Because I want to know where is this at. It's been stuck in the same spaces for the last 2 days. It has not updated. You know, tracking updates. It updated 31st, it updated the 1st, it updated the 2nd, it's the 4th. It'll be the 5th before you know it, and we don't even got like a, at the same carrier, it's moved a mile. Like, give me some type of update so I can feel like there's progress, because right now it seems like it's 2 days of stagnant. And then, not to mention, I'm trying to hold myself back from canceling the order on the couch, because the couch that I really wanted, the one that I really wanted, is now back in stock. And I'm just like, I'm about to bring this couch before I go back. before I cancel it with Amazon. Y'all better bring this couch and hurry up, because I will literally change my mind. Like, this couch that's coming is cute, but the one that I really wanted, like I said, that one, it's a win. It's a score. This storage filled up, but like I was saying, I don't know if I'm gonna cancel the couch or if I'm gonna keep it. If I cancel it, it's because the one that I want came in, but if I keep it, it's because I don't feel like going through the inconvenience of having canceled. Now I have to wait for another couch, which the other couch said that it wouldn't even get here potentially until like my birthday. I mean, and one would think, well girl, it's on your birthday, that's cute. No, because if I'm not here, then what? So I don't know. It said my birthday or after my birthday and stuff like that. I really don't be wanting to just be sitting on my porch for days or times, like too many people. Get somebody else to do it. So I need to determine what I'm gonna do with my hair, because I did want to get some content. So I know if my hair is looking like this, I'm not about to get no content with no edge control and stuff like that. So I need to determine if I'm gonna go straight into dyeing it, which is what I really should do. That way I don't feel like pressure to put edge control or something. But like I said, if my hair is not 100% dry by the time I dye it, that's fine. It could be slightly damped and I don't have a problem with that. It just does not need to be wet like this. Like, it's not dripping wet anymore, but it does not need to be. So yeah, but let me get my life together. Part of me is now starting to rethink things, because I kind of want to go to Ross. I kind of want to go to Ross, but I don't know, because I feel like when I go to Ross, I'm always finding something. And I know I don't need to be finding nothing, but I pretty much ordered everything I needed on Amazon last night. For kitchenware, all that type of stuff. But I wanted to get some storage, so I don't know if I gotta call my junk removal. I gotta see if he can put me on a schedule to pick up some junk, because that door gotta go. Y'all know my door is broken, and I gotta see if anybody can tell me about like how to replace the door. Other than, I was gonna buy a barn door, but I don't know that buying a barn door makes sense, because my I might have to end up putting it back, and I'm just like that might not work for this house, you know. Like, I don't know, but I want to clean up today. My mind is everywhere, but let me get off of here. I'm about to upload this video so you guys have some content to watch first thing this morning, and then I'll figure out what I'm about to do after that. So make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe.